In the hospitality world, it's usually the small daily frustrations that end up causing the biggest headaches. So today, we're going to take a look at a software solution that's designed to solve exactly that. Okay, so let's just dive right in and start with the daily chaos, the hustle that small and mid-sized hotels have to deal with. If you're in this business, I'm pretty sure these challenges are going to sound very, very familiar. Right? Whether you're running a hotel, a guest house, maybe a little cafe, you know that your operations are just a constant juggling act. You're trying to balance guests, your staff, all the bookings, the billing, and it really feels like one tiny mistake could throw the entire day completely off the rails. And these are the struggles that just grind you down, aren't they? That sinking feeling when you realize you've accidentally overbooked a room, all the time wasted fixing little billing errors by hand, and oh my gosh, the endless hours spent on repetitive admin work. Honestly, just trying to manage all the different booking websites can feel like a full-time job. And after all that, you still might not have a clear picture of how your business is actually doing. But what if the solution came from people who have actually been there? People who have lived through these exact problems? Well, that's where the whole approach changes, and you end up with a very different kind of tool. And this is ProfitLabs. Their whole founding idea is so simple, but it's really powerful. They create solutions for hoteliers that are built by hoteliers. So this isn't some tech company guessing what a hotel might need. No, this is hospitality pros building the exact tools they always wished they had. And their focus is really specific. They're looking at a market that often gets overlooked by the big software companies, the 1, 2, and 3-star hotels in smaller towns and cities. They are 100% dedicated to helping these businesses do more than just compete. They want them to thrive. And here is the key. This is not another super complex piece of software that you need an IT degree to figure out. It's designed to be intuitive, like right out of the box. So your staff can actually focus on what matters most, your guests, instead of fighting with a computer screen. So how does it actually make things simpler? Well, let's start with the heart of any hotel. The Property Management System, or PMS. You can think of it as your command center, but a command center that's calm, cool, and completely under control. And the challenge is so clear, right? Trying to keep track of every single booking, knowing which rooms are clean, which are occupied, which ones need maintenance, all while you're trying to manage guest billing. It's just overwhelming. And that's exactly where those costly mistakes always seem to happen. And this dashboard, this is the solution. It's one single, clean screen that gives you a complete, real-time view of your entire property. You can see the room grid, who's arriving, who's leaving, the housekeeping status, everything at a glance, from your computer or even from your phone. What's so great here is how each of these features directly solves one of those daily headaches. The central dashboard gets all your bookings organized, check-in and check-out become way faster, and that dreaded night audit, it's automated. Plus, with billing built right in and over 100 reports, you finally get that clear, useful data you've been missing. But of course, a hotel is way more than just a front desk. ProfitLabs also streamlines everything else, from your restaurant to your online presence, connecting all the different pieces of your business together. Let's think about your restaurant, or your cafe, or room service. Without an integrated system, you're stuck with clunky order taking, separate bills, and manual tracking. But with the ProfitLabs point-of-sale system, orders are taken on a simple touchscreen, and you can post the charges directly to the guest's room. It just turns a clunky process into a completely seamless one. Okay, now let's talk about one of the biggest time sinks for any hotel manager, having to log into Booking.com, then Agoda, then Airbnb, then Make My Trip, one by one, just to update your room availability after one person books. It is a huge waste of time, and it's exactly how those painful overbookings happen. This visual really says it all. The channel manager is basically your central hub. You update your room availability and your pricing in just one place, and the system instantly, automatically pushes that information out to all of your online travel agencies in real time. So what does that mean for you? Well, for starters, no more accidental double bookings. You save hours of manual data entry every single week. Your pricing stays consistent everywhere, automatically. And you can even integrate with things like Google Hotel Ads to get more direct bookings. It's a game changer. So really, what this all boils down to is how these different tools, the PMS, the POS, the channel manager, all work together. They're not separate things. They create one unified system that gives you total control over your business. Let's just follow a guest's journey to see how it works. Okay, so someone books a room on Agoda. The channel manager instantly syncs that reservation right into your PMS. When they show up, check-in is super quick. If they eat dinner at your restaurant, the POS adds the charge right to their room bill. And when it's time to check out, a single, totally accurate bill is ready to go. It's just seamless. So in the end, it's a complete suite that covers every core part of your business. It's not just about managing your rooms, it's about your restaurant, your online presence, and as you can see here, even your banquet and event bookings. No part of your operation gets left behind. And that brings us to the final question, really. If your current systems are creating more work instead of simplifying it, if they're causing stress instead of success, then maybe it's time for a change. Because the whole point should be to spend less time fighting with your software and more time running a fantastic hotel.